Hello, followers from Manchester. I don't normally vlog on my Facebook or my Instagram page just because I'm not very good at speaking ad hoc. I normally like to prepare before I like film videos and things, but we're going to try something new this cruise. I've got my tiny microphone, I've got my phone stand, and we're going to just try something different. So, hello from Manchester. I travelled down last night, so I got a bus from Dundee, so that's about 20 minutes from where I live. My lovely parents are on taxi duty. We return the favour to each other because I do it for them when they go on holiday, so they do it for me. So, I got the bus from Dundee to Glasgow and then Glasgow to Manchester, and it was so convenient. So I posted on my story about it. So I got the Flixbus, which I've never used before, and it was so cheap, wild. So got that, and that was only if I didn't reserve seats and things, it would have been £17 for a return journey, which is just utterly madness. So I reserved myself two seats so I could spread out, make myself comfy, and I just sat and watched some things on my iPad and had some snacks and just enjoyed the ride. Future me here on the voiceover. So got the bus from the old like Debenhams entrance, like next to H&M, from beside the Overgate. If you're local, you know where that is. So took us to straight to Glasgow, where I had a 35-minute layover, which was just enough time actually because it meant I could get a Greg's breakfast because there's like a Greg's, a Costa, Baines, Subway, W. Smith, toilets, and that in the bus station. It's quite big actually, so it's quite nice. Then settled myself back in for the next leg of the journey, where I would say there's not a lot of leg room. I am sort of twisted round in this picture and really lazing about to make myself quite comfortable. But yeah, I was quite comfortable and it was nice and really nice scenery on the way, um, nice views out the window, and yeah, was totally fine all the way until Manchester. So yeah, really convenient. 10 out of 10. Would recommend. And It was quicker and less changes and less stops than getting a train, which was just crazy. So I came down the day before just because of the timing, and then I have stayed at Holiday Inn Express at Shoot Hill, which is just like literally about 3 minutes, not even like 3 minute walk from the bus station. Future me on the voiceover again, just including some pictures of the room. Perfectly convenient, exactly what you would expect. So, really good location, so would stay there again. And then I went out for a bit of a walk. There's lots of shops and restaurants and things nearby, but it was really hot and so sunny. But so it was nice just to get out and have a little look around. So by the time I sort of got back, it was really busy. Like the just general area was really busy with people out and about. So I just decided to get some gyros, which was the size of a small child. And then it was time to go to bed and up again the next day for onward travel. I am about to get a tram to the airport, so that will be me on my way. So this is where the bus station is in comparison from the tram platform, so it's literally right next to it. So I got the tram, which was directly to the airport, very convenient, and then headed on to security, where it was a bit of a cattle grid, and I was a bit grumpy because I lost my water bottle. So I've got two flights today. I've got no, well, I do actually have two flights today. So I'm going from Manchester to Reykjavik and then Reykjavik to Seattle. So it's about 10 hours flight time and about a 2 hour layover. So hopefully all will be okay. Don't need to pick up luggage or anything. So hopefully it will be nice and easy. And that's flying with Iceland Air. That was booked through, that was like part of the package with NCL. So I'm just about to make a move, go to the airport because if I don't move now, I'm going to be late. So yeah, about to do that, and I will update you when I get there. And this will probably all be in the same video, but I'll update you when I get there. And yeah, here's to the first day of proper travel. Clips have got a bit out of order, but did make it into the airport on time, which was great. And then I met up with someone else who's actually going on this cruise, called Tanya, who I hadn't met before, but we'd been part of a group chat online of solo travelers who are going on this specific cruise. So yeah, we met up and made our way onto the flight. So, flight number one was Manchester to Reykjavik, which was about 2 hours. Now, this was not a very spacious plane, and the people in front of me reclined their seat the entire journey pretty much. This was before they reclined their seat, so I was glad to be off that one. Then we had about 45 minutes of layover, I think, and then, well, time to hang about. Then it was the second flight, which was Reykjavik to Seattle. That was about 8 hours. One thing to note on Icelandair is that it's not like the likes of BA, where you are provided with, a free bar and with in-flight meals and stuff like that. You have to buy or pre-order everything. You do get complimentary like basic coffees and water and stuff, but everything else you have to pay for. So it's worth taking something on board with you. I did get myself a little tapas box, which was quite nice. During the flight, I made use of the in-flight entertainment and I stocked myself up on nostalgia. So I watched Beetlejuice, the new one. I watched A Cinderella Story. I watched one of the Harry Potter films. I watched Friends. Next thing you knew it, the flight was over and we were in Seattle. Hello from Seattle. I got here last night. Nice and easy when you get to the airport. It was just off the plane through passport control and then through into the arrivals area where there's a representative from like the transfer company there. They meet you, they walk you through the car park, and then you get on their transfer minibus and then you get dropped off at the hotel. So nice and simple. So met up with some of the other solo travelers last night who were also staying at this hotel, which was nice. They got here earlier just because they were on a Heathrow flight instead, and then went for dinner. So because it wasn't late, but we were really tired. It was technically like 4 o'clock in the morning, like UK time. So we just had myself and one of the other solos had dinner in the hotel, and then it was bedtime. And did we sleep very much? Probably not. Well, I know I didn't anyway. So up really early this morning, awake at like 3:30, 4 o'clock local time, and it's now currently, what time is it? It is 7:30 local time. So about to go out. Um, so I have a clip of the room, so I will insert that clip here for you to watch. And I will update you with how I get on later. So I'm just about to go for a walk to the Pike Street Market. There's lots of places that open at breakfast time, so I'm gonna go and try and get like a breakfast pastry or something, and then maybe have a walk along to the Space Needle because I wanted to see that. And I'm thinking I might get the monorail back because there's two monorail stops, and there's one of them is right next to our hotel. So thinking about getting the monorail back, and then it'll be time to get on the ship, which I can actually see from my window, which is really exciting. So yep, ship time, getting picked up at 10 o'clock. Future me back on the voiceover. So, yeah, had a walk with some of the other solos. They decided to join me, and we went down to the public market centre on Pike Place, and yeah, went around there and went a bit further. So, down nearer the waterfront and over this garden area, which was really, really nice actually, really busy as well. When you sort of go down to street level, I guess, like road level at the docks. It's quite nicely set up. There's an aquarium around the corner too. But the important bit, went back to the market to go to Three Girls Bakery and got an incredible strawberry and lemon scone as my breakfast pastry, which was absolutely delightful. And yeah, I'd seen some people talking about it on sort of Instagram and TikTok and stuff, and decided to go and get one, and it was wonderful. Now, my grand plans of going to the Space Needle and going on the monorail didn't happen, ran out of time, but it's okay. I saw the monorail from the outside, and it's only like a 3-minute journey, and saw the Space Needle from a distance, so it's fine. Was more focused on the fact that it's embarkation day. So, next time you hear from me, hopefully, I will be on the ship. So, yeah, see you soon.